Jet, okay. So Jet is a character that we see largely on this map. I think the way that she kind of approaches the middle, B, can be interesting, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts on where Jet kind of comes into play. Right now, it's all about C, baby. And Tight T will get one. Kev, though, with the double kill coming on through Garage, and will continue to do so. Pancakes is able to take care of one on the backside. The wall slows player down, and DXN. Not sure if that was a collat or just a blat, but it's done. And the spike is down. One player left for the retake versus 3. They're already on site. Damage is dealt, but the player goes down. China Nguyen with round number 1.
Yeah, that was just, he knew what was going to happen. He was going to get flashed and he was going to instantly get pushed. And so he just starts spamming that angle. He had the headshot lined up and he just believed that they were going to walk into it. And that's what happened there. Initially, though, things looked a little bit scary for China Nguyen. They took a lot of damage. It took way too long to kill that first player on the C site. And that could have been their downfall. But yeah, they were able to recover off of just a great double kill.
Round 2. Getting roasted in the chat. Do I look like shower shoes? Oh, it's a screen name. You ever wear shoes in the shower? I thought it was like those.
Can't say that I've ever have.
Those like pool socks. Never mind. I thought I was getting slammed. Spike goes down, baby.
I was gonna say, Chad, is that his name? From Nickelback?
Yeah.
They found my
Oh
wife.
no.
That's what I was saying.
You know what, guys? It's been fun.
Look at this photograph.
Yeah, they're at sea. Cast it yourself. I'm out.
All right. So they've already got the bomb plan, and this move coming out from Underrated. They tried to come in for the flank, but now it's all about playing for the exits.
Oh, I'm not here. You got to do play-by-play. Oh, look at this. It's League of Legends. Nice shot, team fight. And, ooh, everybody's going to be alive. But big plays coming out from China Nguyen. And Underrated. Smoked out. Big plays. And after that, China Nguyen are definitely going for the Baron.
You got to be careful of the Baron throw, which is what we see a lot of times here in this third round. But instead, no. They're going to actually commit to the SMGs, and so this could be a difficult thing. We know that, like, in terms of firepower, the rounds have been going 50-50 in the rifles, but now it's the rifles versus SMGs.
Here it is. The push down. Flash grabs one.
Careful now.
But that's it. Corner going to be cleared out, and A sites to call. One defender still over on C, nobody at B. One on the flank through window.
Yeah, that's going to be Shanks.
Of course it's Shanks. Who else would it be? The spike. Oh, look at this. How many does he get? How many does he get? Misses one. Oh, no. 2 players coming from the right. 3 players coming from up front. Retro and Shanks both go down. 3 players left to play D. China Nguyen are going to go through Garage to the C site. And that's that.
For you.
Yeah, that was a great call. That was a great call. They know where they had 2 players, right? One that was killed right underneath window, so that's B, and then you got the one player down at Garage.
Got him. Money. Good crosshair placement makes me happy. Oof.
My eyes are better than yours.
Yeah, so
That's such a good taunt. My eyes are better than yours. You're a robot, dude. You're a robot. I don't think the retake is going to go this way. How you feeling?
Oh no, they called the save a long time ago, and you could tell that they were just playing for the exits. As Pain finds J-Mo, that's huge. Again, the economy is so important in this matchup where it's very equal between both squads. They've been on equal footing, essentially. That's why we saw the rounds go back and forth just before here on Vine. And so every single loss, that's going to be huge coming into this. Kev will be picking up that operator coming into this round. So we'll see exactly where he wants to play this. He's starting to move already over to the A site. So interesting looks here.
I love to see the Bulldog getting played. I think it's a really strong weapon. Slow C. Now fast. Corner flash. Shot to the right. Decop on fire with the double kill. Age gets down. But the DXN res means it's a 4-on-3. China Nguyen 3 up in the game. And 1 up in the round. Spike goes down here.
Take flight.
What's the best angle for the retake?
I don't know if they've got the retake for this. They know that the Brimstone ultimate is there. They're spending a little bit too much time. Here we go. They're going to be slowed down. Wow.
Oh, Kev with the op shot. And able to find one as well. Kev getting testy. Has to have eyes down long. Looking for Cubby. Nobody's there. Right on site. Is he going to be aware of it? Pop, pop. But Brimstone doing the damn thing. Kev gets another. Can he outrun the bomb? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Nice job. Keeps the op.
He was able to find that kill to the man on site. He wasn't particularly quiet about moving on over there.
No. It just like Sova looked like he was, I don't know, trolling.
Taking a well-earned break in the corner.
Yeah, Sova looked like he taped down his control button and walked away. Oh man. Long C, eyes from retro. Slow walk. Ooh, trust the crosshair placement there. Those are some of my favorite kills, and we saw one of them tonight actually. The pure, just like smoke goes down, hold the position, pull the trigger, get the kill. 5-man rush onto C from China Nguyen, and the spike's already in position, down for the count as well. 5 players standing, op shot misses. Underrated retake. 3 from the back, 4 from... Oh, it's going to be 4 coming out from the same spot. Flash is strong. DXN is stronger. Firewall. And DXN is sitting behind 7 proxies, baby. 3 kills for him.
Ooh, Kev. He's one shot, though. 30 HP, has to just save that operator backing away and trying to win with 5 rounds in a row.
Man, you know, it's Kev, again, I said this sort of on I believe it was map 1, or maybe it was later stages of match 1, but Kev is seemingly doing a lot of the heavy lifting, and when the other teammates just don't seem as consistent. Shanks, Jamo, Retro have all been superstars, and to Age's credit, Ainge has every single game we've watched them play come up about even. And that's like role players, you want that on your squad. But some of these other guys, you know, Kev needs some help here. And we've seen, the reason I bring it up is because we've seen them do the work. I wouldn't trash them if they just weren't good enough. But I would like to see some more come out from these players. Is there a way that Underrated can enable these guys? That's the question. 1 trade, and Ainge grabs 2. The 3rd won't come. So it's a 3-on-3. Let's joust, baby. China Nguyen have the spike. And Kev. Looking to put on the Jansport. Two on the backside. Has information. Go, go, go. Lands. No, doesn't even land. Pancakes takes him out of the sky. And it's 6 in a row. On attacking side, by the way, for China Nguyen.
So one of the things that's happening right now is just that, like you mentioned, Kev is doing a great job on this map. And we're not seeing as much from everyone else. Particularly, we're looking at Shanks, JMO, and Retro. But it's basically Shanks' job right here on the defense to do what he did last week. Be very aggressive, push up through mid, find those flanks. But the issue is that China Winner have been playing particularly well as a death ball. They've been just running together as 5 because of they know their strength. Their strength is in executes. Again, they've made this play before where DK pushes out through long and he tries to find his first pick. When you're running that kind of death ball, you're not leaving the same kind of openings that Shanks was able to really take advantage of last week. We're seeing him push up. He's just not finding anyone because all of China Win are together.
Huge point. And even when Shanks is successful, it's a 1-for-1 trade. We're not seeing those repeated double kills, triple kills, overkills coming out. Wow. DK inches up, finds one, but Ainge is able to make the trade. And it's ultimately a 2-for-2 exchange. DXN, again, always has the res. Shanks switching things up and going for the long-range operator. And China Wen with the full rotation. They're going seaside.
Yeah, and they're heard by Retro, so you're already seeing the rotates coming out. Kev is ready for this. Takes the first shot, hits it. Ooh!
1, 2, 3, baby. Kev money. 4 Vs, 3 Ks. 1 round. 6-1 for underrated. Is that enough of a catalyst for underrated to wake up? They've got money.
Difficult. They've got the money. It's the money on the other side. China Win are able to buy up here, and so if they can win this round, this is where definitely they can string together a few more. With the bank broken on the other side, but that just kind of came down to it was Retro who had the information for them. That quick rotate out from underrated. Don't know if they'll have the same play.
Mid push from China Wen. Haven't really done B all that much. And Shanks shows him why, starting things off for underrated. Switches from close left to far right. Hair of HP left. DXN tosses out the slow. And D Cop tosses out the elbow. Nice job there. And it's a 4-on-4. B site originally, now changed to C site. Kev on the money. And China Win again get the spike planted, but this time, Jamerson, 4 players here for the retake.
Oh. Until DXN gets involved. Now it's a 2v2 here for the retake. They got some information off that ultimate, but positions have changed only on the one person. They know there's still someone here in the backside.
Nice switch up. Kev still here. Knives out, baby. Dash up, and the shots on top of it. Kev, the one-man band. Cymbals, guitar, bass drum, and the pipes to carry it. 2 rounds for underrated, both of which brought to you by Kev.
6 HP on that last one too. D-Cop's going to be hitting himself on that one. So close to clutch hitting it. But now here we go. Oh, with the plants, they're going to be able to afford a buy. Now, Tai T, yeah, he's not going to be able to go for the heavy armor. This one's going to be difficult. But again, with that double op, they not really had an answer on the side of China Win to really deal with that.
Loving this performance from Kev. This is what you got to do, and you've got to be able to. Especially, I noted he was relatively quiet earlier on in the night, and I think that's so important, especially when your team. Look, your squad's not going to show up every time, and underrated are having trouble in this rubber match. it's a long game though. First to 13. China Wen's only halfway there. Underrated down 4. They absolutely are still in this game. And if 2 rounds can go their way because of one player and the rest bring it up, that's what we want to see. Ainge and Ainge again. But DXN does the same damn thing. So a double kill on both sides of the court. And China Wen with the full A rotation. And the spike planted.
You will not kill my ally. Imposter killed.
DXN reses cop. DXN goes down. And so a 3-man retake force. Pancakes and decop, and one more time, Kev by themselves.
Prepare for hellfire.
Oh, I love this ultimate. Beautiful play. It's not put on the spike itself, understanding that the player was gonna fake and then walk towards the closest spot, which was gonna be underground. That was really well placed by Brimstone. Instead of just like on the X, you know?
Yeah, another play I want to talk about is what Decop did there. Typically, you kind of wait for a commit, but he took the initiative himself and flashed himself out from short, from underneath, and was able to get the trade. And so that even slows down, I think was a crucial point to stop that retake. So now China win right back into this. 7 rounds on the board, underrated only at 2 here. But China Win did have to commit a lot into that one.
Oh, yeah. And the slash line or the score line 2-7, underrated have been making China Wen work for this. However, 2-7 is where it starts to get dicey. 6-2, you're in it. 7-2, you feel it. 8-2, things start to get real dire.
Oh, you ain't coming back.
5-on-4, and Ainge ties it up. C-site, the target. China Wen on site. Walls up garage, smokes up corner, no one down long, spike planted.
Joke's over. You're dead.
And here come the good guys. Kev again, the LMS.
Ooh.
I mean, what did you expect to happen there, Tai T? Like, came running at the dude with the knife. Like, these are not smart peaks. China Wen don't have to lose these shots, and that's only 10, so it's not round half. That was a play that I would expect if it was round number 12.
I agree,
but I just didn't like that type of approach.
Yeah, they had the round 1 there. I think getting a little bit greedy for that operator was a little bit too much, but it can't be understated how much of an impact Kev has had with it so far.
Without a doubt.
And so I understand why they want to go for it, but I'd much rather the more reserved play.
Exactly. I'm there if they haven't, like I said, underrated's been making them trying to win work for it. Oh, well. A win's a win. C-site. Coming up long. 3 players scattered across the map. 2 defenders on the selected location.
Careful now.
Shanks here with the big boy gun. Too long of a distance, so Decop wins the exchange. Everybody from underrated making the rotation, and China Wen, like rats off the ship, coming from C to B.
I really want to know what the shot calling is like, what the comms are like here, because they do just completely move like a unit every single time. Every single move is just so fast coming out from them.
It's they trust their IGL. Really, really, really a lot of trust there. Nice angle coming out from China Wen. And a flawless victory. Shouts to Mortal Kombat. I'm with you. Shot calling and it is attractive, but I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's the speed. There's got to be a made up stat called like call latency, where the player makes the call and you decide to commit or even believe. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and the call latency for China Wen is extremely low. Like, they all got the same yerk piloting their body, and it's beautiful.
So who's Visitor 3 then in this comparison?
I am such a big fan of yours. A-Site is going to be the push. And China Nguyen charging in with the force of 1,000 Hork Bajir. We'll see if they're able to get it done here. As Undefeated have done a good job of keeping them at bay so far. But again, as we kind of joke around about the very effective shot calls, it shows up one more time, and like that, China Nguyen able to rotate from A all the way to C, setting a couple B just in case. Flash, and it's a 2-for-1. Underrated on the good side of things. 3 players standing for China Nguyen. 2 players after that for underrated.
I know.
And China find themselves again with the spike down, ready to defend it.
What more can you do? I think you just try to have to commit for this retake. This half is almost not salvageable unless you get this win.
Deleted.
Ooh, that's the sound you want to hear, but not that one. And at the end of the half, 11 points in the pocket for China Nguyen. An uphill battle, to say the least, for underrated.
Yes, this should do.
New half, new me.
Like, I was gonna say that, you know, this scoreline wasn't representative of what was going on this map, but then these final few rounds, these last four or 5 rounds for China Nguyen, makes it so that it is actually representative of what's going on. Because it started off, it was still trades going back and forth. Underrated had some fight left in them, but now it seems like all the wins are out of their sails.
Beautiful arrow. Nice coverage too, again. Shouts to the guys in the back. Always so proud of our team. Kevin D. Cop, trade out. And this is going to be tough for JMO. Pops down the molly real quick, but the 2 kills come the other way first. 2 on 3. Underrated. Have the spike down. China Nguyen trying to break on in.
Healer down.
Retro dealing with one. Kev dealing with the other. Kev loses out. Cute fat boy? Nah, I thought they were going to get the ninja inside the smoke. Didn't trust the duration on the smoke. Had to turn and fight. Loses. So underrated 3. China Nguyen, correcting myself, with 10 here. Not 11 at the half, just 10. 7 to go for underrated, though. Can they do it?
We know that the strength here was just how quickly they responded to calls, and it's a little bit different here on the defense, right? When you have to call that rotate, you can't have that kind of instant reaction because you're still waiting on information. So this is where things can go well for underrated, where they have the initiative on the attack.
For slow walk up C. There's a shorty to the left. And a shorty to the right. 2 of them are able to go ahead, and Cav looks good with the AK. Nice job so far. 1 player left standing for China Nguyen. And that's probably that for round 13. 14, excuse me. Here comes DXN with the shorty. Can he get it done? I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I don't think underrated exit this way at all, and so I'm not sure he'll find anything on the exit. Yeah, take a look at them being very cautious about it, slowly moving and inching their way on over to long. This is where you definitely need to just build up whatever bank you can. because you have so many rounds to try and run this back.
Oof. If you had a pistol, maybe. And that's always why I hate the shorty. I think the shorty, you get that kill and you trade, and that's your entire, like, you know what I mean? It's just too far away.
Yeah, is that 300 credit difference that important? I don't know. I would agree with you, Ghosts. Just go for that. But it's that kind of gamble on the early game, hoping that someone pushes into your range.
Yeah. Contact play here from Underrated. Very different approach than China Nguyen. China Nguyen, like we said, execution heavy. Pick a spot, go to it, see what happens. Very American football. Hike, and then they pick a site. And either defense stops or they don't. Underrated here. Much more touch and go. Leave the spike at home, walk up, look for a pick, make a choice. B site is the choice this time around. Shanks cut down a little bit. Slow down. Underrated retreat back.
And now it's the regroup. It's Underrated have basically pushed all the way up through long A. Left one lurking. That's Shanks.
That was a close one. CFB up in the sky. No eyes. Nice location. He's able to take him down. Man, smoke's everywhere. Looks like a Snoop Dogg show. Wall's gonna go up around long. And this just should be a hot boy defuse. Pop, pop. China Nguyen. Get stepped on for a couple of rounds and come back and do the stepping. 11-4.
Yeah, and that's that rifle round coming out for them, which is a scary story. Because I believe it was China Nguyen that started off, won the pistols, and then I think there was an eco round that Underrated ended up winning on the defensive half and one rifle. And so most of the rifle rounds went or still continue to go over to China Nguyen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's couple of these rounds though, like I said, Kev can be a catalyst, you know, just get a couple, you win 2 in a row, that third comes relatively simply. I guess not with the amount of bank that China Nguyen's built up, but you know, that's the type of mentality you've got to have. Just gonna jump in and jump down. Pancakes for 2, DXN for 2, and D-Cop to round it all out. Tournament point for China Nguyen.
Now, what do you do as Underrated? You didn't have enough offensive rounds to really try and figure out this defense. I don't know if you've learned much at all. And so now you're just swimming in the water with no guide whatsoever.
Yeah, this is, how you say, not great. You just trust whatever the hell Kev is saying. This is, you know, Valorant is one of my favorite games because of the human element. And when you just feed the hot hand, when Kev is playing the way he's doing, you gotta trust it. Underrated here, gonna storm C site. Kev is at long, the rest of them are up short. One trade, but the rest is going the way of China Nguyen. 3 dead in a garage. D-Cup with the double kill. Defenders win. Welcome back to Fight Night Arena. China Nguyen have dethroned Underrated. Good
What a way to
stuff.
come back. What a way to come back. They say what you will about their